Good evening, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Man, where do I begin? It's just been these last couple weeks, man, just been crazy. I mean, on my end, it's just been crazy, guys. Just a lot going on, just in the industry. Just a lot of stuff in the air, and just really excited about what's been happening here with this program that I'm going to be sharing with you guys this evening. And all I can say is you're definitely in the right place at the right time. We've got some really good information we're going to be sharing with everybody this evening. And I'm really excited about what's been happening and really what this opportunity is allowing a lot of people to do. And really what that is, just make some cash flow to help them in whatever they're doing, whether if they're in another business, if they're doing this, if they're just trying to get some extra income for the holidays, whatever it might be. This is a really good program because it's really, really, really simple, guys. So real quick, before we get started, I've got a couple of other of my top leaders, business partners of mine that I work with very closely, and they're going to be joining us as well. And I'm going to be reaching out to a few other people because I got some other top leaders and business partners on the webinar right now. And see if I can bring you guys in the panel, guys. If you want to be in the panel, raise your hand, and I'll kind of go through the list and see if I can add you guys to the panel, just to kind of give you guys some limelight. And we're always on the webinar. We want some other people to be on the webinar. We want you guys to do some work for a change. So hey, let's bring you guys on so we can because guys, that's what we do in SME, man. We train leaders. That's really what we're all about. So again, while you guys are trying to decide if you want to be on the panel or not. Let me see. I got Gregory. All right, Gregory. So this is what's going to happen, Greg. When you come in, what's going to happen is Google's going to send you some terms, and you got to click I agree and all that mess. Go ahead and do that, and that will eventually bring you back into the webinar. So it's going to kind of look like it's going to kind of kick you off, but it's really not. It's just some things that you have to agree on first before you can come back into the room. So I'm going to click a button here, and that's going to send that information. So you'll see some funny stuff happening on your screen. Just follow the instructions, and then boom, you'll appear here in the panel. So let me go ahead and add you in here real quick. All right, and who else wants to be on the panel? Just raise your hand. Okay, let's see here. I guess it's Danielle, I guess. Let me see, Danielle. So let me do the same for you, Danielle. You'll see some information. Just hit I agree and I accept and all that stuff, and then that'll bring you back into the webinar. So let me go and click the button here for you, because I can get up to like 10 people in the webinar, guys. So I just want to kind of get some other people on and get you guys to check everything out. So hopefully we'll be able to get everything going. So again, I have Mr. Ro Fisher coming out of Austin, Texas. Ro, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Steve? Doing super fantastic down here in Austin, Texas.
Cool. Hey, we'll be down there. I think not this coming weekend, but weekend after next. We'll be down there for a big industry marketing event, one of the biggest ones in our industry. Live the Dream with MLSP is going to be crazy. So can't wait to see you guys down there and everything. It's going to be fun. We also got Candace Davis coming out of Uniontown, Pennsylvania. What's up, Candace?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Oh, man, just trying to handle all this buzz about this program, man. It's been crazy. I mean, these last couple of weeks it's just really been interesting. We haven't done anything yet. Let me go ahead and set the record straight here, guys. We haven't even done anything yet. We just been kind of just playing around with it. I've been kind of just being a little bit of being reserved, just because of a lot of things going on in the industry. And but what I'm finding so far, man, is so good. I mean, I can't say anything, and I'm going to be able to explain all this good stuff. I got some good stuff to share with you guys tonight. So again, hopefully, for those that wanted to get in here, we're able to actually get into the room. And I got a few other people here. I'm trying to click a few buttons here, so give me a second. Alex wants to get on, so we'll see if we can get Alex in as well. And then we're going to get this thing kicked off, guys. And let's see, I think I tried to hit Gregory. Let me try this one more time, Greg. Let's see if that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, if you can't get on for whatever reason, just get back into the room and watch. But it's kind of weird. Google Hangouts are kind of funny sometimes. So it looks like I got everybody. So, and Candace Rowe, if you see anybody else raise their hand, I think you guys should be able to do the same thing. Just drop them in. Just hit the little plus symbol. Give it a moment. I think there's like a little delay, and then it eventually disappears, and they pop up into the room. So they just got to do some things on their end first. So with that, guys, let's just go ahead and get this thing started. So enough with all the introductions and the technical stuff here. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So we got a nice little crowd on tonight. So let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off. So what I'm going to do, this is how it's going to lay out. I'm going to go over a really quick presentation here, really good stuff, and then we're going to come back at the end of this presentation, and then we'll wrap everything up. So that's pretty much the layout of this presentation, how it's going to work out today. So really good stuff. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. And let me go ahead and get everything started. Let me bring up my other screen here. And what we're talking about, let's see, you are screen share, present to everyone. Okay. All right, just make sure. Can everybody see my screen here? Just want to make sure we're good.
Yep.
Yes.
You're good.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me go ahead and go into the show mode there. How's that look? We still good?
Looks good.
It's great.
Okay, all right. So this is the review for those that don't know, that's been wanting to know, and what in the world is all this RE stuff? I mean, you know, what's going on? Is it this? Is it that? Or whatever. You know, hey, it's just another hot program out here, guys. It's really allowing a lot of people to make some money. I mean, flat out. That's the only reason why I'm on here. The only reason I got in. I mean, I don't know why some of the people that are already in, I don't know why you guys got in, but I'm going to just be honest with you guys. I got in because they're paying money. And it's something simple for a lot of people to get involved in. It's not like a huge investment, and they can really start earning some cash flow, you know, pretty fast. Not get rich, or you're not going to go out and buy a Bentley next week or nothing like that. No, but if you want to make some additional money, a couple $100, you know, $500 or $1,000. We got people making $1,000 in a week, you know, and ever since they've been in. So it's totally up to you on how you do your business and how many people you share it with. So this is our review and what we've been able to find out over the past couple weeks being involved in this business on a very part-time basis. We haven't really done a lot of marketing with this thing. I've sent a few email blasts, done a couple videos, but nothing major. You know, I think this is only like our third webinar. We haven't even done a lot of webinars. You know, so I think it's like our third webinar. But so some real good stuff. So let's just get started here. So again, results are not typical. Really, in any business, results are not typical. It's all based on what a person does, and people just bring different skills to every business, so people get different results. And the cool thing is that if you go to work, do what we ask you to do in terms of marketing, you're pretty much guaranteed to get results. And what I mean, I don't even want to say pretty much. You are guaranteed to get results. I had a webinar training today. If you do certain things relating to marketing, you will get results. However, people are different. Their lives results are not typical because people just implement things differently. So again, you can make as much money as you want to make. We're just going to jump right into the comp plan. That's what really interested me was, and really in any business I join, the first thing I want to know is, well, how much money can I make? I don't care what your product is. I mean, product is cool and all that, and that's all good. Everybody has great products. Everybody has great services. Everybody's, the marketplace provides all kinds of products and services and everything. That's all fine and dandy. But all I want to know, if I'm going to do business with you, how are you going to pay me? If I share your product or your service, because obviously if you have a product or service, there is a need for that, and it's going to help solve other people's issues or problems or whatever. So the compensation for me is really the most important part, okay? And I think most marketers will probably agree the same way, because we do what we do, guys, to make money. Bottom line, that's the only reason we're here, to make money. That's why we want to do what we do. So here's the thing about relationship energy, or RE for short. It's really the best of both worlds that I found. I've done a lot of affiliate marketing, and I've done a lot of network marketing. I've made 6 figures just in affiliate marketing. Just in selling products and services and stuff like that online through a lot of different affiliate programs. Network marketing, we made some significant income as well in MLM, or most people call it MLM. But I'm going to kind of give you what RE did. They kind of really merged it all together, kind of created a hybrid type of comp plan, because it's not really an MLM. Because people are calling RE an MLM. It's not an MLM. It's something I've never seen before. It's something different. It's not even an MLM, and it's not even an affiliate program. It's like both of them at the same time, which is very interesting. Because if you look at the affiliate programs here, I like affiliate programs. I've typically always kind of leaned toward affiliate marketing, mostly because you get paid higher percentage of upfront commission. So if I'm selling some product's $50, if it's an affiliate program, I'm typically going to make maybe half, if not all of it. Okay, of that $50, right? That's one thing I really liked about affiliate marketing, is that you get upfront, you get higher percentages of commissions per sale. Okay, frequent paydays, you tend to get paid more often. I mean, a lot of affiliate programs pay daily, some instantly. Like if you made a sale, like right now, boom, you just got paid. It's in your PayPal account or some e-wallet or something or whatever. So you get paid pretty quickly. It's one thing I always liked about affiliate programs. They pay faster, right? You do something, you make a sale, boom, you got paid, either daily, hourly, or sometimes even weekly. Some are monthly or whatever, but most of them pay faster, typically either instantly or daily. So real cool concept there. And it's easy to get multiple sales because of the low startup. I mean, most affiliate programs, typically, in a lot of cases, there is no startup. It's just, if you buy my product, I'll give you an affiliate link, and if you go out and refer somebody else, I'll pay you a percentage of it. 50%, 60%, 80%, whatever it might be. That's typically how it is. So there's usually no major big $100, $200, $500, $1,000, in terms of starting up. It's usually just whatever the cost of, the product or the service is. You just get that, and you just, go for what you know. And you can get multiple sales a lot easier because of the low startup. Only thing is, guys, not that much leverage for residual income. Not in all of them, because some of them I'm a part of, they got some really good residual income. Some of them, but most of them don't. Okay, and that's typically the problem with a lot of affiliate marketing or affiliate programs out there. And there's some very good ones out there, but most of them don't really provide, that leverage that you need to create a huge residual income. You can make some good right now money though, and right now money is good. Okay, but the residual aspect sometimes is lacking. Now in network marketing, things are a little bit different as well. It has some pluses and some minuses as well. MLMs typically give you the ability to earn a substantial amount of residual income. MLMs tend to pay more money on the back end. That's why typically in MLM they say give yourself 2 to 5 years in this company and you'll be rich, because most of the money is going to be down the road. You're not going to really make any money up front. So if you're that person, hey, because I've seen people not join certain companies because they couldn't make any upfront commissions really. They would have to, they get paid a very small percentage, because a lot of MLMs don't really pay a lot up front. I mean, very small amounts, guys, or none. Either small or none. That's typically how it is. Not in all, but in most of them. Okay. The residual income is a lot better. Cash bonuses, you tend to get a lot of good cash bonuses in MLMs. So the residual income potential is awesome. The cash bonuses that a lot of MLMs provide are, exceptional. I mean, phenomenal, right? You can really earn. Someone pays some really good bonuses. A lot of training available. Typically, affiliate programs don't give you a lot of training. Some do. Most of them don't. But MLMs typically will have some kind of training platform or person or website or group or DVDs or whatever available to help you to become successful, in your business. Only thing is low upfront commission potential. Like I was mentioning earlier, most MLMs really don't pay that much money up front, really at all. And this is, probably not all of them, but I would probably I'm safe to say at least 85% of them, if not 90% of them, don't pay really good upfront commissions. And here's the thing. Well, RE said, you know what? We're gonna, we like both. We like affiliate marketing. We like network marketing. We've heard and listened to what the industry wants, and they came up with Relationship Energy because they basically combine both of those concepts together, so you can make really good upfront commissions and really good residual commissions as well. So really, really cool concept, guys. Never seen anything like this before. Easy to get started. Best friend, you become a BF is what they call it. Basically like a rep. You can become a member by taking advantage of the BF VIP program. Costs you $39.95 a day. Includes your Visa Pay card and $39.95 a month thereafter. So just $40 a month to stay active. 40 months to join, then $40 a month to maintain your membership, to get access to all the different services and things of that nature that I'm going to mention to you here in just a few more moments. And guys, $40, guys, it's a no-brainer. Guys, we made a fortune marketing a program that was $40 a couple years ago. It's just easy. People just get in. That's the only reason why when you look at RE, why so many people run into it, because it's only $40. That's why. That's why everybody's getting in. That's why a lot of people making a lot of money in it. You know why? Because it's only $40. That's why, right? And people are earning some significant income with it. Now here's another thing. Refer one person, you get paid $37.50. So let me kind of repeat that. So meaning, how much does it cost to get in? Costs $39.95 to get in. Okay, $40. They just rounded up, say $40. You go tell me about it. I like what you said. I like the information that you shared with me. I paid $39.95 as well from your website. Guess what? 7 days later, you're going to get a commission of $37.50. However, it's really a little bit more because you're also going to earn $1.05 per month over the next 12 months for as long as I'm active on the membership. So realistically, you're getting paid $50 for every person that you sign up, but they're only going to give you $37.50 up front, and then the rest comes in a residual aspect. Okay, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, okay, because if I get one person, I might as well look at it. I already made my money back. I know it's short $1.50 or $2 or something like that, right? But it's $37.50. It only cost me $39, so I basically made my money back, right? Here's the thing: commissions are paid daily. Okay, you can get a check. What we're seeing, it looks like the checks are going out once a week. If you choose to do direct deposit on your pay card, you get paid daily. So guys, a really cool concept, and I know me and Ro, we were part of a company years ago that kind of had that same type of payment concept. This isn't new, guys. Nothing's new under the sun, just by the way. But except this concept of the comp plan, I've never seen one like this before. But in terms of the frequency of pay, I've seen other companies do the same thing, and it's always good. So they're paying kind of like in an affiliate program because of the upfront commission. So now a person can come into a business and say, hey, I know my residual is going to grow over time, but hey, I need to make some money now. I need to make at least an extra $100 a week. If I can make $100 a week right now, that would just change everything in my household. Just to have an extra $100 in my pocket every week, change everything. And guess what? You can get paid daily in this program. So kind of give you an example. All commissions are paid 7 days in arrears once payment is received by RE. Okay? Here's an example. Let's say, for example, and this is just an example of a calendar. Let's say it's Monday the 6th. Okay? Let's say you sign somebody up today. Okay? Well, you're going to get paid on that on the 13th next week. Okay? Which is next Monday, 7 days from the time that they receive that actual transaction. So let's say on Wednesday you signed up a couple people. Right? So if you signed up a couple people on Wednesday, well, you're going to get that commission on the 15th, so $37.50 times 2, whatever that commission is, right? So you're going to get that. Let's say on Friday you sign up another person, well, boom, you're going to get paid again on the 17th. Now here's something interesting. What if you signed up people every day that week? Well, if you signed up people every day this week, guess what? You're going to get paid every day next week. And even while you're still getting paid this week, you're still signing up, because even when you got that check in the mail on the 13th, on that Monday, you signed up 3 people that day alone. So guess what? Now you got checks coming next Monday, which will be on the 20th. You see how it works? So if you're writing business every day, you can get paid every day. That's why they say that. Okay, as long as you're writing business every day, you can get paid every day. And a lot of us been writing business every day, so we've been getting paid every day. So I mean, it's not rocket science. It's really simple. Here's something that's interesting. You look at, if you just did 3 a week, guys, and this is how I look at things. I mean, I look at it like this. Okay, if worst case scenario, I paid $40 getting this program. Everybody's trying to come into it now. It's really a good time to get involved in RE now because everybody's not in it yet. Okay, so it's a good time. So I'm thinking if I go out and go to work, keep sharing the information, talking to my family, relatives, whoever, I can get 3 a week. That's $112.50, that I'd be earning every week if I did that a week. And if I did that 3 people a week for a whole month, that's $450 that I earn for the whole month. That'll help pay some bills around the house, my cell phone bill, maybe something on my daycare, my car note, my insurance, whatever. Right, just however you want to use it, or if you just want to just have some extra spending cash in your pocket, just 3 a week. Well, some of you guys are gonna be like, hey, that's not enough. I need to make a little bit more money than that. Well, hey, if you did 5 a week, it's about $187.50 that you earn per week. That's really $750 a month if you did that every week. If you wrote 5 memberships a week every week, at minimum, you'll be earning $750 a month in additional income. Okay, some of you guys are y'all just go-getters, because I got some people like this on our team, and you know who I'm talking to, talking about, you guys out there that are doing 10 or more a week. I'm like, wow. And some of them have never really made any big money before in other things, and they're doing 10 or more a week, right? If you did that 10 or more a week for a whole month, that's $1,500 a month that you'd be earning, right? And it's really not that hard now because, again, there's really not that many people in the RE currently. There's a lot of people coming in, but it hasn't reached that pinnacle yet, right? So it's just right now the wave is growing right now. So it's a good time to get involved. Now, matching bonuses, you get a 50% matching bonus on all personal referral, retail, and residual income, which is from the products and services that we offer. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. I'm trying to run through these guys because I don't want to be too long. You want to become a player. Get in the RE Players Club by building your team to 50 people, and you receive a $2,500 bonus. Okay, so let me repeat that because I think some of y'all probably missed that. Now remember, when you bring somebody in, you get what? $37.50. So you sign somebody up today, you sign somebody up tomorrow, you sign a few people up next week. Of course, they're signing some people up because there's a reason why they got in. They got in for the money. So those people come in and they're signing people up or what have you, and then you're gonna look up one day you got 50 people on your team. You didn't go out and get 50 people yourself, but you got 50 total people on your team because remember it's only $39.95 to get in. So it's easy for people to get started. It's like a no-brainer. So you're gonna look up, you got 50 people on your team. Well, boom, congratulations, you just got a $2,500 bonus. Matter of fact, we just got our $2,500 bonus. We qualified for it. I think it was several days ago, and we got a couple people right now about to hit it, probably right after this webinar. Okay, so I'm telling you guys that we're making money on our way up to the bonuses, right? So got an extra $2,500 coming in as well, and kind of, and here's the thing: RE also makes it easy for you to help your team get bonuses, kind of like what I had mentioned, because you have a holding tank, right? A holding tank option allows you to place people in your organization. See, in this type of structure, as for example, as you bring people in, and I think what most people are doing is just going 3 wide, meaning they're bringing at least 3 people, and if they bring in their 4th, they're placing those people under other individuals. So when you bring in your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, your 10th, your 20th person, you're just placing them under other people, helping them get to that 50 so they can get that $2,500 bonus. Okay, so you're just helping them get the bonuses. If you place somebody up under somebody else, doesn't mean that person is going to get the $37.50. No, you still get the $37.50 because you're the one that enrolled the person. But you just put Bob under Sue, Sue's like, I don't know, maybe 4 generations down below you, right? But again, you just help Sue get closer to that $2,500 bonus. Let me kind of explain how that works. So let's look at Tony right here. Let's say Tony came in. Tony paid his $39.95 in RE to get started. He's now a VF in RE. He told Sean, he told Mary, and he told Tim. And all three of those guys, they came in. They said, man, $39.95, that's it? Boom, they just came in, right? So here's the thing. Tony has a 30-day holding tank. So anytime he brings somebody in, he really has up to 30 days to place these people in his organization. And if he doesn't, the system just automatically places them. Okay? So he's out there working. He's still bringing people in. He's already got Sean, he's got Mary, he's got Tim, and he's got some other people right over here as well. So let's say this guy here in the middle, he brought in, right? He wants to go ahead and place that person up under Sean. That's why that little re-logo right there represents that this person was spillover for Sean. And why did he pick Sean? I don't know. Maybe him and Sean go way back. They're buddies, right? So he just threw Sean. He threw this person up under Sean. And guess what? Sean still went to work and brought some more people in himself, right? Because he's trying. Remember, he's trying to. Because Sean knows anytime he brings somebody in, he earns what? $37.50 every time he brings somebody in. So he's done these two people right here. So he's made that times 2. So Sean's pretty cool right now, right? And he's even got some spillover, which is going to help him get closer to that $2,500 bonus. Now, here's the thing. Mary is right here as well. Mary's excited. Mary brought in her sister. They're fired up about what's going on, right? And again, Tony still got a couple other people right now, you know, in his holding tank. So he puts this person right up under Mary, and this other lady, maybe this is his aunt or somebody, right? So he places his aunt under Mary as well. So Mary's got 3 people direct right now. You know, but again, Mary only made $37.50 for bringing in her sister. These 2 people she didn't make any money from, but these 2 people being placed to her will help her get to the $2,500 bonus. Does that make sense? So that's how you got to look at it. Now, Tim, he said, "Hey man, y'all moving too slow. I'm trying to get paid." Tim made $37.50 here, $37.50 here, $37.50 here, and these people, of course, are going to be doing the same thing. Everybody's bringing people in, so on and so forth. So what's going to happen eventually? Tony's going to have 50 total people in his organization. He's going to get a $2,500 bonus. That's what's happened to me. That's what's happening to a lot of people that are currently on this webinar currently right now, and that's what's happening to a lot of people that are in RE. So if you want to know why people are so excited, this is why. Right here. You can make some money along the way, and then you get a nice little bonus right there if you do a good job. Okay? But only if you're doing a good job. And again, to kind of break that down, must-attain level 31 days, you will receive the RE Players Club bonus 15 days later. 2/3 must come from 2 legs with no more than 1/3 coming from any BF leg. Basically, all that means is it just got to be even. You can't go out and bring in, you know, Mike, and Mike goes out and bring in 1,000 people, and you're like, well, hey, man, what happened to my bonuses? Mike, I brought Mike in, and he brought 1,000 people in. No, well, he's your only person. That has to be spread out amongst at least 3 different legs, okay? So it has to be evened out to a certain extent, if that makes sense. So for some of you saying, well, hey, I can just go out and bring in, you know, my buddy, you know, Larry, you know, he can bring in 20,000 people in 30 days. Well, that's good for Larry. Larry's going to make a lot of money, but you got to go out and get some more people. That makes sense, guys? So just to kind of clarify that, and that's typically how all these bonuses work. So this isn't nothing new. Pretty much any company that pays things like this that are similar, it works the same way. Okay? So again, now here's what's crazy. This is what like really got me excited when I first really looked at it, because I almost missed it. I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw it, I was like, man, I ain't finna get in that thing. And I just kept seeing people making money in it and talking about it. I'm like, maybe I do need to get in this thing. And so I'm glad I did, because here's the thing. I didn't know this at first. So now it says when you have 100 people on your team, now I didn't say you got to go out and get 50 or 100. It just says when you got 100 people, you know, at least on your team, when you reach that level, boom, they're going to give you a $5,000 bonus. Okay? So in this scenario, guys, you done made $7,500 bucks. And you ain't even bringing all these people. That's what's crazy. You don't have to bring in all those people, but you definitely want to. You're going to get to the bonus. The bonus money is going to be determined how fast you contribute to those levels. Let me say that again. Not going to be on spillover, so let me kind of clarify that, because I've kind of been seeing this question come up a lot over the last couple weeks. If you think that you're going to come in this business and just get in and not do anything and think spillover is going to generate you to that $2,500 bonus, don't join, because you got another thing coming. not going to happen. Is it possible? Yeah, it is possible. Could it happen for some? Yes, it could happen for some because of how it's structured. Is that going to happen a lot? No. Will it happen to you? No. And when I mean no, I would say no with a question mark, because I really don't know for sure 100%. But I always like to say, well, Steve, well, if I can just come in and just get in position with your crew, because I know y'all gonna bring in a lot of people. If I can just come in and just sit around, will I get that bonus? No. I just want to make that clear. The faster you get to the bonuses will be determined on how fast you bring people in yourself as well. Because if you're moving pretty good and your people are moving good, hey, boom, you're going to be hitting bonuses like it ain't nothing. And you're going to be making money along the way. That's how you want to do the business. So when you're doing that, when you get to 150 people on your team, they're going to give you another $7,500 bonus. So far, you done made $15,000 in bonuses. Okay? When you get to 500 people on your team, you get a $2,500 bonus. That's 40 grand in total bonuses on your way up to 500 people, right? I didn't say you got to go out and get 500. I just said you and your team have went out and contributed and built an organization of 500 people, right? And if you started that organization, well, guess what? You just made about 40 grand. Not even about, you made 40 grand plus whatever you've earned in terms of, people that you brought in. Maybe you brought in, 25, 50 people, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you brought in 3. Who knows? But 497 of them came in your organization and paid you 40 grand. Could it happen? Yeah, it could. When you get to 2,000 people on your team, that's a $100,000 bonus, so basically $140,000 in bonus money. So if you want to know why a lot of marketers are getting in, you want to know why a lot of new people are getting in as well in the industry, is because of they can make some significant income on their way to the bonuses. People say, well, they're not paying that much in residual income. Well, there's other ways you can earn residual income, which I'm going to show you here in a moment. But here's the thing, they paying it all up front. I'd rather have it now. I'm going to just keep it real. I'd rather have it right now than later. Okay? And that's exactly what they're doing. Okay? Good stuff. And again, there's still, some huge residual income potential as well. And plus there are also additional generational bonuses, retail and residual sales. Of course, you can visit the website. Whoever got you on this webinar, it'll be able to show you all that detail, and you can be able to go from there. So a lot of good stuff, guys. So there's a lot of good residual income in this thing. Let's talk about some of the services that RE offers. We have our RE Travel Services, which is provided by the Archer Travel Group, which is a 60-year-old organization out there in California that have been doing this for years. And guys, they got some incredible deals and packages for people that love to travel. Let me kind of explain. So the RE Travel Concierge program basically is you can actually call and speak with someone to take care of all your travel needs. Okay, which is actually something pretty different. You don't really see that a lot in this industry. So Archer Travel, it's of course 6 years in business. RE Resort Weeks, they have that. Basically, these are really great deals and all different kind of resorts around the world. I mean, really good rates. A lot of them I'm seeing that are all inclusive, meaning that all you got to do is just show up. You leave your wallet at home and just show up, unless you just want to, spend some money doing some other different things. But entertainment and all that, food, everything is all taken care of, and a lot of great deals, guys. Feature RE trips. These are trips that are only for BFs, people that are in RE, where they have special, special trips for people that are in the business that only people that are in RE can be able to participate in at those, rock bottom prices for these different locations that they're going to be doing all over the world. So they got a lot of that. Here's a cool thing that's interesting. I've never been a part of a travel business that allows you to really make money in a travel business. And I've been in a lot of companies sell travel. A lot of them. And for last 7-8 years, I've been involved in a lot of different companies that sell travel or that offer travel. But you really can't really make any money from it. Here, you can. You can earn money from group travel. So if you're planning a family reunion or something like that, you can call Archer Travel, which is RE Travel Services. Call them and they'll be able to work those deals and everything. And guess what? Once that deal closes and you got all your family coming to Las Vegas or wherever, well, guess what? Boom, you just got paid. Okay, it includes a lot of renting a car, hotels, so on and so forth. Individual travel, you can earn money, even on your own individual travel. So if you want to go here or go there, you basically can get paid on it. A lot of this information is on the website. International flights, oh my God, guys, we get paid percentages or commissions on international flights. Okay, wow, crazy stuff, guys. Some of the other RE services include we have small business loans, which is provided by America approved investment capital funding. Basically, funding and for those that own a business. So this is really speaking to the people that currently own a business that a business has been in business for at least a year. Okay, a real business, not typically, or more of a traditional business, I guess you could say. Brick and mortar type of business. This is definitely for you. Okay, funding within 72 hours upon approval, bank statements, total processing time about 5 to 7 business days. Higher approved percentage rates rather than bank loans that are 95% rejected, especially because of all the things that happened in the economy several years ago. So a lot of business owners are, need capital. I'm a business owner, so I know exactly what that means. To run a business, you need capital. We have a traditional business as well, and you really need capital to really help sustain or even to launch your business. So really good services here, and assessment of historical cash flows from business performance and not just credit history to support approval for a loan. So they just don't just look at your credit and things of that nature. They look at the performance of your business and things of that nature. So this isn't for everybody, but there's a lot of people out there that are business owners. I talk to them every day, and believe me, trust me, people that own traditional businesses. And one of the biggest problems that they have is cash flow. And here's a great company that's really helping a lot of people get the cash flow or the funding that they need so they can do the things that they need to do in their business. And of course, we have RE Power and Gas Services. This is really cool. RE, of course, stands for Relationship Energy. So of course, that's pretty much their flagship product is the power and gas services that they offer in several states in the country. There are several deregulated states in the country. As you can see, the ones that are in the dark purple or blue, whatever color that is, represent a lot of the states that are deregulated. You've got some other areas that are kind of limited. Certain areas are deregulated, certain areas aren't. So they're kind of categorized a little bit different, but we do offer services in those areas as well. Here's a cool thing. Now, when I shared this information before, in some of the chat I've seen online, people say, well, that's cool, but man, y'all don't even offer services in most of the states. Well, that has nothing to do with RE. That's just the deregulated energy industry. It's not available in every state. Isn't deregulated. It has nothing to do with RE. It has everything to do with politics. Has everything to do with the power moguls out there in the world and things of that nature. Right? That's a really I guess you can say profitable industry, right? Because everybody needs it, right? So I started doing some research, and I'm like, well, what made them make the decision to pick like Texas? I'm from Texas. There's tons of people in Texas, right? And that's like an energy state by itself because you got oil and coal and things of that nature as well, and even a lot of those over there in the eastern part of the United States. And so I was wondering, I'm like, well, how do they pick those states? And it just hit me. If you look at the map of the population density of the United States, most people live in those states that are deregulated. So that's why a lot of the regulators said, hey, if we're going to do this deregulation thing, we need to do it in states where there's a lot of people so we can get the biggest bang for our buck. We don't want to do, we might want to wait to deregulate South Dakota. Let's wait on that. Let's put that at the bottom of the list because there's really not that many people in South Dakota. But let's focus on all this stuff over here on the eastern part of the United States, Pennsylvania, New York, a lot of that stuff over there, Illinois, Texas. Let's focus, and of course, guys, they got different states that are going through those processes and happening every single day. And so you see a lot of people that get involved in a lot of companies that do offer these type of services, and they're actually in the top 20 earners in the MLM industry. So just simply because of the type of service it is a service that people definitely need, and people are going to get it no matter what, and that's where the relationship marketing piece comes into play, because if they know you and you know them and you can help them save some money on their electricity, boom, you have an opportunity to earn some serious additional income as well. With the RE offers services in residential, they've got some things they're about to release for a lot of residential customers. They're currently doing a lot more in terms of commercial. Man, that's a lot of money in residuals that you can get on commercial businesses and things of that nature. So check out the website. You'll see a lot of more details about that, especially when you get in. So they got a lot more developments happening in relation to the residential and commercial sectors of the power and gas services for RE. And guys, just incredible stuff, incredible stuff. So timing is everything, guys. Get started now. Get started now. This is definitely a great opportunity. I'm really excited about it. Not to mention, we got some really good, professional type services. We got some exciting commissions, that guys. I got one of my checks here. I'm flipping on my name, but I got one of my checks here, and it's crazy, guys. All I got to say is just get started. So real quick, let me kind of turn it back to some of the panel. Ro, your thoughts. I know we kind of went over this stuff before. So what are your thoughts? I know it's only been about a couple weeks since we've been in, and we've kind of been a little bit reserved. But what have your thoughts been going into week 3 almost, I guess? What have your thoughts been so far?
My thoughts mainly just going to be huge, because we were in a program not just like this, but a little similar, in the fact that you got upfront commissions, and the price of entry was around the same cost, and that program made a lot of people into thousandaires. They were making some significant income on a weekly and monthly basis, to the point where a lot of people walked away from their jobs and became full-time marketers with that program. So exactly, you're looking at Steve Rachel, he's one of them. But this is going to be like that, only larger, only on a bigger scale, with more impactful products. Because everybody, if you have a home, you rent your place, or you've bought your place, you got to have lights. That's just the bottom line. And then the fact that this is, it's a product that everybody needs. And then the fact that you can make that kind of income consistently, and even if you got business going every day, you can get paid daily. Man, it's gonna be crazy. So I'm super excited, Steve. I just started kicking off my little campaigns for the business, and we got things popping off over here. So man, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with this team, this group of leaders, and the upcoming leaders that we have on this webinar right now, and that we're going to have. So excited.
Hey, you hit it right on the head. It's definitely going to be an exciting adventure. And it's funny. I was speaking with another leader. I think it was yesterday or day before, and we had a really long conversation about RE and his thoughts of what reason why he was looking at it, and a lot of it was just because to earn some additional cash flow that would help him do some different things that he needs to do now based off of his own efforts. He knew he could bring in a lot of people himself, and so he was like, you know what, I think I'm going to do this because I really see that I can really get to those bonuses, and at the same time I can even help other people get to the bonuses as well. And so it was a very interesting conversation, and it just got me thinking, because he said something that was pretty interesting, and that was, he was online, he was checking out, like, I think it was YouTube and a couple other different social websites, and he was just looking at the counters, and he just put up a video like last week, it got like 1,000 views on it. I'm like, dude, I said, now that's because it's now. Now later down the road, let's say 6 months to a year, you can put up a video, it's probably not going to get 1,000 views in 1 week. But now it's giving you ability because there's a lot of real estate available for it because everybody's not in it. And so you can definitely, set yourself apart and really be seen because everybody's not in it. And opportunities like this don't come around that often that are like this and this popular. A lot of new companies come, but you might not hear anything about it. Because I'm pretty sure some company just started today, but haven't heard anything about it. Whereas this one, it's several months old, but everybody's checking it out. And so that's the buzz. So you can, and so as me as a business person, I look at that kind of like a stock, kind of like a, on the stock market. If I was a trader, and and if there was a stock that's like really doing some big things and everybody's running to it, I'm probably just going to jump in and get in while the going is good before I miss that window, right? And here's a window. But it's closing every day. It's closing, so you want to get in ASAP. So I'm excited. Candace, your thoughts?
Steve, I'm like you. I'm super excited. Guys, check was in the mail, money on the card, paid daily. Super excited because a lot of companies that you come across, they offer vacation clubs, but how many do you see that actually allow you to make money from it? And think about it like the group travel like Steve was talking about. How many of you guys, your churches do mission trips and so forth that you can help them save money on that vacation plus put money in your pocket? The schools do a lot of vacations. They travel abroad for the schools. I know my son's school does the same. Guys, you can help organize that for the school, save them money plus put additional money in your pocket. And I was doing some research online. I know you guys have seen this quote a lot, but Warren Buffett did an interview with Forbes magazine, and he pretty much said energy deregulation is going to be the largest transfer of wealth in the United States. And you guys are about to embark on energy deregulation. It's absolutely crazy. And you guys have to think like, I have a lot of things written down, so I'm just going to jump around here so I can knock it out. Even with the funding, guys. Think of how many barbershops, beauticians, pizza shops, everything that you know in your own community that you can help. Think about it. During the economic decline, not only did people's personal credit scores suffer, but so did a lot of commercial. And the nice thing with our funding is we don't specifically look at credit. You don't have to have A, B, and C credit. And those loans that were declined by 95% of the loans that were declined by, traditional banks, we're able to approve. So you're, again, helping your community and, in turn, putting money in your pocket as well. So think about that. And like I always say, hey, get on the boat before it leaves the harbor because it's much harder when you have to swim to try to catch up. So that's all I have to say.
That's awesome. I like that. I mean, I didn't think about the barbers and just the different people that I know that are business owners that have I know a lot of business owners, but people that have a brick and mortar type of business, barbershop, a convenience store, things of that nature or whatever. Maybe they own some kind of contracting company, things of that nature. So they're able to do a lot of funding for a lot of those individuals where Bank of America, Chase, and all those won't, give them the funds to be able to do that. So it's actually really, really interesting. So I'm excited. So let's see. I think we got Alex. What's going on, Alex? Your thoughts so far. I know you've been in pretty much the same time. I think we all got it. I guess it's been about a couple weeks as well. So I mean, what have your thoughts been over the last, couple weeks?
Well, wow, man, I'm just excited to get started. Really, I know I signed up, but just to be on this webinar today, just to see, the compensation plan. It's 9 o'clock here in Naples, Florida, and I was ready to go to sleep, but I'm woke now. That's incredible. The kind of money that can be made, and I really like the synergy of this because you can help people with loans, and with travel, with energy, so you can kind of talk to them like a whole holistically. You can help them on one area, and it can help others. Like I remember one year, my wife and I wanted to buy this refrigerator, and so we counted up all the light bulbs in the house. We had the old style light bulbs, and so and then we calculated if we were able to get the new ones, the wattage, and so we did that, and in a month time we was able to get this brand new refrigerator that had the 2 doors that opened up, the ice cream maker, the whole 9 and so forth. And so it's an easy conversation. I can see that as being an easy conversation now for me to be able to have. And like I said, the compensation plan was, man, that just woke me up. You know, I was like, wow. You know, so, and then I think I heard that, you know, on the loans that, you know, if you do a loan application, that the commission is like $150. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. It's there's a lot of residual from a lot of the services. There's just so much that you can do, and a lot of people have asked me. I mean, I think you hit it right on target, Alex. I mean, you know, there's a lot of potential here, and people have asked me, well, how are they able to pay that kind of money? I said, well, I mean, it's real simple if you just do the math. I mean, it's only $39.95 a month. They're paying you $37.50, then they're paying the rest out $1.05, you know, per month for 12 months. And then, but if you notice, that's it from that point. And so the rest is going through the organization. So really, what the company, they pay most of their money back out to the sales field, because most of their money comes from the power and gas, comes from the funding of the loans, comes from, you know, the percentages of the travel services and stuff, because they've worked out all these deals with these companies. So most of their money comes from that, which is large sums of income. And as a business owner, I know it's all about distribution. You have a lot of distribution, you'll get sales like crazy. Because when I get on the corporate calls, they're saying, hey, we got like tons of loan applications. We got tons of this in terms of the power and gas. We got tons of people, you know, calling Archer Travel, setting up, you know, travel, you know, deals and setting up destinations. So they got so much stuff going on. It's all about distribution. So you know, because even if you're not, because you might be like, well, I'm in a regulated state. I can't even use the power because I'm in Nevada. I can't use the power. But here's the thing: I got a lot of people in Texas that can.
Right.
So that's how you got to look at it. So you know, people that don't understand business don't look at things like that, and that's how I look at it. So I don't have to use power. I just go out and get a whole bunch of people in Texas, Pennsylvania, New York, and all those other states. That's what I'm gonna do. What you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. And that's really all people really got to do, and look at things like that. Look at it from a business perspective, and see how you can capitalize on that. And here's the thing, most people are not in. You know, people can use those services, and most importantly, people need to make additional money. I see somebody else here in the panel here. It says, I think this is D, I believe. I don't know. D, can you hear me? I just see work from home. That's all I see. But yeah, that's exact. Oh, okay, is this Danielle? I think you're muted out. You might be mute challenged.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you. We can hear. I just saw you in the panel. But I wanted to reach out to you. So I know you've been listening to the conversation and everything. You know, what are your thoughts in regards to what you've been seeing with RE? I'm not sure how long you've been in, but what are your thoughts been so far?
I'm actually not in yet. I got a link from a Twitter person that I follow, and we follow each other, and so she just sent me the link, and I said it looked really interesting, and so that's how I got in on the call. So I'm not signed up just yet. Okay, awesome. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, so you came in from from social media. You saw some information on Twitter, person you follow on Twitter. They sent you information. You got in. You said, "Hey, you rose your hand. Say, I want to get in the panel." So I like that. I love working with proactive people. That's what I'm talking about. Man, if people could just, I love it. I love it. So let me ask you. I mean, from the information that you saw thus far, I know you still maybe if you're still doing some research or whatever, but what did you like best about what you saw this evening? I think what I like best is that the products and services are things that people kind of have to have. It's not so much an ebook or something that they can or can't do without. People need power. People take vacations on a regular. People do things like that, and that's something that they do every day and need. So I think that that's a good way to start up a conversation or get people involved.
Absolutely, and you know what I'm finding too. This is the observation that I've experienced, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the panel could probably relate. Some of the conversations I've been having with people have been very diverse. A lot of professional people I've had conversations with because of the power, because of the business loan, because of the travel piece. I'm talking to people are reaching out to me that normally, I talk to a wide array of people every day, every week, pretty much. But I'm finding a lot of people just coming out of nowhere saying, hey, I saw that information and I like those services. I think a lot of people could use that. I like, what they're doing, and I love the compensation plan. So it's really given a really good conversation with a lot of people. So and just like you said, it's Danielle, right? I think it was Danielle.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just like Danielle said, she liked the services. It's things that people could definitely use and need. So it's a different conversation when you're talking to somebody that really needs that type of service. Now, they might already have it through some company or whatever, but if it's like your family member or somebody that and you're having that conversation with them and you're saying, well, hey, I've got this here that can possibly save you some additional money on your light service, and so that's interesting to a lot of people, and just because you guys got that relationship, a lot of people will say, well, hey, if you can do this and you can do that, let's try it out. And when it comes to power, because I've done businesses before, when it comes to power and gas and all that, in a lot of cases we can beat the competition. In some cases we can't. It just depends on the area. It depends on what kind of, maybe they got in on some kind of special deal and they were locked in a contract and all that, but for the most part, it really creates a great conversation. And a lot of people will be like, well, man, how do you make money with that? And when you say, well, hey, you can become, a rep or a BF as well, it only costs you $40, and if you sign somebody up just to even get involved in the business, they pay you $37.50, and they pay you that every time you sign somebody up. And so what I'm seeing what's happening, it's just weird because I'm seeing a lot of people duplicate really quickly, and so I'm excited about it, guys. This is what you need to do. If you are a guest on this webinar and you got on here by like Danielle Twitter or whoever referred you, get back with that person and say, hey, I want to be in. Let me in. Just say, let me in. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. Trust me. Just say that. Say, send me, you can tell them, send me your link so I can go ahead and get in position. Here's the thing. We hit the $2,500 bonus. We got a lot of people about to hit the $2,500 bonus probably right after this webinar. But we haven't really started yet. Again, we've been kind of reserved. I haven't really done a lot of marketing. I got a video out there, a couple videos. This video will be out there after tonight when this ends. But we haven't really done a lot of things that we've done before in other programs. And when that happens, a lot of the people that are going to get in now are going to really be able to benefit from that. It's really just going to help you overall. Because here's the thing. We're building, typically what I've learned from some of the other leaders that have already hit certain levels and received certain bonuses, they said, hey, build, because you can actually go wider than 3, but they're saying just go 3 and then just help build your group. So what we're about to do, I know Rose doing the same thing, I know Candace is doing the same thing, I know a lot of people that are on the webinar currently that I know that are building teams right now, they're doing the same thing. We're building down right now, okay? So what does that mean? I got 3 people direct to me, just 3 that are direct. Everybody else I'm putting under. So some of you guys probably woke up a few times like, man, where did this person come from? Well, I mean, hey, it's just how it is. Now, you didn't make any money, but it's going to help you to get to that $2,500 so you can make more money. Now, some of you probably made some money because maybe you brought some people in yourself, some personal people, but it's just going to help you. So we're going to create a lot of synergy, not just me, not just Candace, not just Rose, not just a lot of the other leaders on the panel and people that are on the webinar, but as collectively, if we do that, guys, I'm telling you, we're going to create a storm if we're all doing it. Just go 3 wide. Now, a lot of you are going to bring in more than 3. Some of you are new. Maybe it might take you a while to get 3. And that's fine. People are going to do it at their own pace. Okay? Here's the thing. Whatever you're doing, just follow the instructions. We got some things. We got some Facebook training groups that we got. We got some other things that we're working on as well. That's going to blow your mind. And again, we're just getting started. So if you're on this webinar and you're like, man, hope I'm not too late. No, we ain't even started yet, guys. We've only been doing this for 2 weeks. We ain't really got started yet. Okay, 90 days from now, it's going to be a different story. I'm just going to keep it real. 90 days is going to be totally different. We've built organizations before with higher amounts to get in, no money up front. And we built those organizations to thousands in just a few short months. This is real talk, guys. Okay, so I'm just keeping it real. A lot of you guys are going to really be able to make some significant income before Christmas. Okay, some of you won't, because if you're not following the right path, again, it's still marketing, it's still sales. Now, it might be easier to get sales, but you still got to learn how to be effective, okay? So, because I don't like to really overhype things. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm overhyping it, but I like to be real. For those that follow me know I'm just going, hey, it's, I'm a trainer first before any of this stuff. You got to be trained. You got to give yourself time to grow. The cool thing is that this is an affiliate program, and I'll tell anybody, even right now, if you're new to network marketing, if you're new to this industry of home-based business, it's really best to start off with some type of affiliate type program so you can make a little money along the way while you're learning how to do certain things, develop certain skill sets and things of that nature. And it allows you to build a following faster for future marketing, for different things that you might want to do in the future. So with all that said, we haven't started yet, but I tell you this much, it's about to go down. Okay, I got some things that my wife and I have been working on. I know Candace has been working on stuff. Rose been working on some stuff. We got some other top leaders that have been working on stuff. And again, guys, we got some people on our team right now that's going plumb crazy. And what you want to do, you want to get in now before we get to the point to where we got 1,000, because we're gonna look up, we're gonna have 1,000 people, and it's not gonna take months. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's not gonna take months. Would you rather be a part of that cluster at near the top or near the bottom? I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just telling you trust me when I tell you this. Do you want to be near the beginning part of this group or near the end? Even though people that come in 6 months from now, whatever, the opportunity is still going to be great and phenomenal for them to take part and do some big things as well. But this is just going to be so much sweeter for all those people that came in September of 2014. I'm just going to keep it real. And I'm telling you, because everybody's not in it yet, so I'm excited about it. And we're going to end this webinar. Get back whoever got you on this call, tonight. Just give however, Twitter, Facebook, email, text, however you got on here. So, because I know there's a lot of guests on here. However you got here, get back with that person, okay? Because obviously they're part of the group. Just get back with them. Say, hey, send me a link. Let me go ahead and drop my $39.95, so at least I'm in. I'm locked in, right? So, because remember, because every second that goes by, somebody is what? Taking that spot. I'm just keeping it real. So you want to lock yourself in because it's about to go down. So with that said, guys, I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and end the call tonight, and this replay will be available probably later on this evening sometime. We'll post it up so you can check it out. Send it to your friends, send it to your family, whoever. Just say, hey, you got to check this out. Matter of fact, go and watch it with them. You can be right then, especially if they see the opportunity. So with that said, guys, have a good night. God bless. We'll see you guys over the top.